Wisdom of the ages. Wisdom of the ages. Wisdom of the ages. Wisdom of the ages. Like the sands of time, passing through the hourglass, with a deep history that remains vast. We are not the pinnacle, we've been surpassed. Everything you know is a lie. This is only part of the expansion of the third eye. The wisdom of the ages will defy 33 and a third levels, a stairway to the sky. 7 layers of a step pyramid, intelligence embedded. Like the sands of time, passing through the hourglass, with a deep history that remains vast. We are not the pinnacle, we've been surpassed. Everything you know is a lie. This is only part of the expansion of the third eye. The wisdom of the ages will defy 33 and a third levels, a stairway to the sky. 7 layers of a step pyramid, intelligence embedded. Like circuits on a motherboard, giant cracks in the sky, aliens aboard. Genetic variations of interdimensional time travelers, space exploration. Every form of life is part of creation. It's not imagination, you are just a part of a mass manipulation. Like the emerald tablet or Rosetta Stone, there is far more knowledge that still remains unknown. Through many different sages, the wisdom of the ages. Like the Alexandrian library, underneath the sand where it's buried. Knowledge of the ancient ones through time has been carried. Stone statues, pyramids, temples so high you could see where the gods live. You are the profane property of the one world nation, a combination of overpopulation, poison environment, extreme climate. Prepare for the moon, the earth and the sun to form alignment. The shadow of the moon, every form of light will consume. They symbolize the motion of the sun, worshiping the light coming down from the heaven. This is the war of God and men, and there will come a time when it falls to the end. Tiamat, Nero creation, 3 gods in a pyramid formation. Hybrid genetic manipulation, first enslaved, that taught the ways of creation. The first empire, knowledge of civilization. Like the scrolls in the desert that are waiting, like the hieroglyphics kept on stating. Through many different sages, the wisdom of the ages. Like the Alexandrian library, underneath the sand where it's buried. Knowledge of the ancient ones through time has been carried. Stone statues, pyramids, temples so high you could see where the gods live. You are the profane property of the one world nation, a combination of overpopulation. To a vision of my own fate as I disseminate through all information that relates. Then the ignorant begin to congregate. My blind adolescent. That's why I remain indifferent to your false ideology. I return like an anomaly. They try but they can never stop. I'll make a mockery of your hypocrisy while you're on the trapeze, worshiping their false deities as you fall further from reality. From the ancient sages to the modern wars we facing, this all they're replacing with an empty black abomination, emotionally triggered mass manipulation. Reality ain't what it seems. Learn to control your mind like a supreme being. The energy force of God remains unseen while your mind is closed off like a smoke screen. It's time to rise with my fist in the air. Ignorance controls all of you, I swear, so prepare. The end is near, the truth remains unclear, but you don't wanna hear what I'm kicking in your ear. They hold you in a place controlled by fear. Revolution, revolutions, revolutions. There's the planet makes another rotation. All of you have been controlled by mass manipulation. Mind state asleep, now it's time to awaken. ProDuction, ParaDoxxx, every year in the place. Rather see me coming, disappear without a trace. ProDuction, ParaDoxxx, and we're here in the place. Rather see me coming, disappear without a trace. ParaDoxxx. Reality ain't what it seems. Learn to control your mind like a supreme being. The energy force of God remains unseen while your mind is closed off like a smoke screen. It's time to rise with my fist in the air. Ignorance controls all of you, I swear, so prepare. The end is near, the truth remains unclear, but you don't wanna hear what I'm kicking in your ear. They hold you in a place controlled by fear. Revolution, revolutions, revolutions. Hidden inside, temples room for rituals, checkered floors and candles. Maintaining communication with the lost soul, there's no turning back without a control. Wisdom from ancient writing, they came to mentally enlighten. By the wisdom of the ages, expanding consciousness through many different stages. Knowledge hidden from the profane, to gain the upper hand in this world we maintain. The wise man of the round table, like the magi in a biblical tale. There's no turning back, we're out of control. Wisdom from ancient writing, they came to mentally enlighten. By the wisdom of the ages, expanding consciousness through many different stages. Knowledge hidden from the profane, to gain the upper hand in this world we maintain. The wise man of a round table, like the magi in a biblical tale. The prophecy said we were doomed to fail, so the greedy and ignorant went off the rail. We are living in a dark time, it's the blinding and the blind. These elitists wanna leave us behind. Why does this mean wanna leave us behind? By the society in a short amount of time. From the Elysium, they stare into space. If you stay long enough, you can see God's face. Yes, we are living in the dark days. Eclipse of the sun, taking away the sun rays. Trying to take the air from the sky. Greedy and selfish, they'd rather see us die. Yes, we are living in the dark days. Eclipse of the sun, taking away the sun rays. Trying to take the air from the sky. Greedy and selfish, they'd rather see us die. Yes, we are living in the dark days. Eclipse of the sun, taking away the sun rays. Trying to take the air from the sky. Greedy and selfish, dumb, greedy and selfish. They'd rather see us die. Yes, yes, we are living in the dark days. Eclipse of the sun, taking away the sun rays. Trying to take the air from the sky. Greedy and selfish, they'd rather see us die. grace, copying down every word I say. Information tells me something on its way. Larger than a spaceship, prepare for a planetary facelift. Technology so advanced, to God you better pray. Like the prophecy, it could be any day. I am the power, the eye of the storm. Extraterrestrial shapeshift and transform, then portal back to the spaceship. Palladians and grays, copying down every word I say. Information tells me something on its way. Larger than a spaceship, prepared for a planetary facelift. Technology so advanced, to God you better pray. Like the prophecy, it could be any day. Then they power on and start to lift, tearing through the fabric of time, leaving a rift. Now you know we're not alone, feeling like I'm in an episode of The Twilight Zone. I'm here to confirm information that was once known, hidden beneath the surface in a catacomb. Humanoid, 2 arms, 2 legs, trying to avoid the dark void of an interstellar black hole. Enough pressure inside to crush an entire capsule. In the vastness of space, one will never know the knowledge of the truly divine, the creator of everything, space and time. In rotation like the planet's 9, watch the elements of outer space combine. The formulation of a whole new design, carbon-based material from the ethereal realm. A spiritual revolution caught on microfilm. Palladians and grays, copying down every word I say. Information tells me something on its way. Larger than a spaceship, prepare for a planetary facelift. Technology so advanced, to God you better pray. Like the prophecy, it could be any day. The truths and cloaks, the wisdom of the angel, no host, the builders of the temple, where God would assemble, hidden behind the scenes, like the Knights Templar now never seen, but all of what it seems. Corporate politicians living without a soul. Lucifer is his God taking total control, but these are demons, so you never know what to expect on the final scratch. The compass and squaring in effect, created by the universal architect. Indirect spells being casted by these master masons. The truth we are facing, the evil identified through the pyramid eye, locked in your mind like incarceration. A new world order is the ultimate goal. They want total control of the human soul. Time to set the cornerstone in place. This is the human nation that we face. School and key, skull and bones. Educate your mind as a conditioned clone, because the life that you live is no longer your own. The habit of Babylon, drunk by the wine. This information has the blind leading the blind. They are godless, Luciferian, new world order, totalitarian. They claim to be connected to ancient Aryans. The reorganization by Bavarians. It's a dichotomy of the Illuminati, hidden undercover governmental body like the Temple of Solomon. They claim to be godly, but godly into bloodlines, kings with crowns. From the underground, don't even make a sound. You have no idea what you're in store for. This is only the beginning of the illumination, where man becomes God and God becomes man's creation. Reversing rules like the book of Revelations. Rebuild a temple with the wisdom of a God. Break through the surface, escaping the facade. Through the pyramid's eye, the stairway to the sky. Portal through my third eye, I identify dimensions through levels of progression. Front like a pharaoh, so I hit him with my arrow. You got a culture of your own, just some negative chromosomes. Others the aliens manipulate the genome. I'm an animal, full grown, bringers of the light to a brother's lost sight. Through the temple of the Illuminati, they are godless, Luciferian, new world order, totalitarian. They claim to be connected to ancient Aryans. The reorganization by Bavarians. It's a dichotomy of the Illuminati, hidden undercover governmental body like the Temple of Solomon. They claim to be godly, the godly, God, the godly. Listen, like a barrier, it's a dichotomy of the Illuminati, hidden undercover governmental body like the Temple of Solomon. They claim to be godly. Normalize lies, led by the nose to become baptized into a movement with freedom dies. Freedom dies. See, for you, you lost to me, but I'ma do what I gotta do. You can say what you want, but I just don't care. I sit in the corner. Normalize lies, led by the nose to become baptized to a movement where freedom dies. Where freedom dies. Where freedom dies. See through your disguise, shackled with lies, mass manipulation presides, a lack of communication. No intelligence couldn't figure out the equation. High-speed computers make the calculation, altering the information. Computerized lies, but you're blind, unable to open your eyes. Confusion through a mass media enterprise as false information begins to energize the next movement. No surprise, hate and fear the common thread in place while you tread optics open, but your mind is in bed. And sheep like you just wanna be led by your orange to your teeth. Emotionally triggered mentality, you would give anything to believe the fallacy. Mentally programmed by your cell phone, claiming to have information that remains unknown. Lost in the peripheral like a twilight zone. No, 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 no. Lost in the peripheral like the twilight zone. Normalize lies, led by the nose to become baptized into a movement where freedom dies. Where freedom dies. To the game, I arose doing my thing, rocking the mic, you know in the name. ParaDoxxx here in the present, that's how I represent. Flow's just heaven sent in this new era one time. Now you know, always going for mine. Like a god in the shrine, now it's my time. ParaDoxxx one, the grand design. Now we back again, live in the session. This is how I do it, with no question. Spinning around like a merry-go-round. You know how we do, when we touch it down. Killing that mic like never before. ParaDoxxx gas, always ready for war. This is the way we touch it down. Flipping the script like a quarter pound. Suckers fell off, now they don't come around. That's how I do it, skills so profound. It gets so extreme when I'm crushing your team. Break them all down like an M16. Celebration when I step on the gas. There's no comparison, you can't surpass. Arrive in the city when we coming through. Alter your perception like that freak show crew. Normalize lies, led by the nose to become baptized into a movement where freedom dies. Where freedom dies. Normalize lies, led by the nose to become baptized into a movement where freedom dies. Where freedom dies. Through the game, I arose doing my thing, rocking the mic, you know in the name. ParaDoxxx here in the present, that's how I represent. Flow's just heaven sent in this new era one time. This is how we become, we worship the sun. The ancient world where the deity begun. All's one monotheism, ancient wisdom, it's understanding my cerebral. As I overcome my enemies, your perception of a fake reality poisons society, creating stress and anxiety. So I display a variety of skills that fulfill my dimension and style in the battle drill. The real, ain't no one better, bust like a beretta from my cold steel. Feel the hot lead, every word I said you dread. Now it's time to put your bullshit to bed, as they fled in a different direction. So I return to the insurrection, resurrected from the very dust. Expanding your third eye is a must. Ascension to a higher dimension of comprehension. The ancient wisdom will resurrect the mind. All these situations can be handled it divine. Like the sun, I'm a shrine. Watch me shine, mental illumination from the hand of the divine. Ancient wisdom will resurrect the mind. All these situations came from the hand of the divine. Like the sun, I'm a shrine, watch me shine. Mental illumination from the hand of the divine.